Okay, so now we have question number 2. Mariam is a trader on 1st of March 20-2. The balances in her cash book were cash $100 debit, bank 494 credit. So we have to put in into our balance carried down, a balance brought down here. One for our cash, one for our bank. Okay. So the next thing that we need to do is that we need to post all these transactions into our cash book. So our cash book is actually a combination of my cash account and my bank account. So the first one, March 4th, paid for repairs to office equipment by check. So you can see already I'm using check to pay and then I'm paying for repairs. So I'm using check to pay. I need to go to the credit side of my bank column, right? 293 and tell what is it for? Repairs. Just write repairs is fine and then March 4th. Done. Receive a check from Nawas 110. So my bank account will receive a check of 110 from who? Nawas. What's the date? 7. Simple as that. Purchase motor vehicle paying by credit transfer. 5,130. So I am crediting my bank account. You may think that, oh, we do not have that amount. Well, the bank may loan it to you temporarily. What do we pay it for? Our motor vehicle. The words that you use here not necessarily must appear in your question. It just has to be reasonable. Don't write a sentence here. So next one, took 1,500 from the bank for personal use. Go to your bank again, 1,500 take out from the bank. So you can see the word drawings doesn't appear here, but you know this is drawings by nature because you are taking it out for personal use, not for business use. It's for personal use. So this is on the 13th. Paid 286 to Anwar by credit transfer. Right, 286. Give it to who? 286 goes out. Give it to who? Anwar. Date would be 19. Paid office expenses in cash, 67. Okay, here is something that you can look. You have $100 and then you're paying 67. Well, that is fair. But if you have less than that, you cannot pay because for cash, it is impossible to have a negative amount. Office expenses. So now if you, after this, you have something called like printing whatsoever that is relatable to your office expenses, then please put it under office expenses. Don't open another printing account or whatsoever. So this is what I meant by logical. Next one, cash sales, 2,150. You read here, it said cash sales. It means that you sold it and you received cash. There is another question that will tell you immediately banked in, then you do not need to debit your cash because if you do that, you have to debit your cash and credit your cash again and debit your bank again. So that is a redundant entry. So what we need to do is immediately just put cash here, 2,150. Since it didn't say that we're going to bank it in, then we just assume it goes to your cash. And where did it come from? From sales, right? 27. Next one, paid wages in cash, 953. So wow, now you have 2,000 over ringgit and then you want to pay 953. No problem, 953 wages. And then just put 28 here. Paid all cash into bank except 150. Okay, so this is a tricky question. You do not know how much money you have. You might think that, oh, let's just take the debit amount and calculate it. No, you must take the amount that you have here minus this amount. That is how much you actually have. How much you actually have is equals to 100 plus 2150 minus 67 minus 953. So you will get it here. Let's just equate it then. This plus this minus this minus this. So this is your answer, 1,230. But are we supposed to bank in all of it? No, we're not. We're supposed to bank in less 150. So just say 1,230 minus 150, you get 1,080. So we are to take this amount and put it inside our bank. So we need to take it out of my cash account. Pay to where? My bank account. Very good. And then we're gonna put it into on the 31st. So you see, the money has left my cash account going to the bank account. So now in my bank account here, I need to write 1080. Where did the money come from? From my cash account. All right. So now you would know that you will have a balance of 150 in your cash. So this is one way of doing it, and then you do your balance carry down, balance brought down, whatever. But there is also another way to do it. I leave this blank. And then the question told me that I need to have a balance of 150 at the end. Means my balance carried down for my cash is 150. So what I need to do is I just need to find out this missing figure here. This side and this side has to be equal. So I just total this up because this looks like the one that has more, which is 2,250. So here should be equal to 2,250 as well. So this is finding the missing figure here. So if you do this and then you reverse calculate, you still get 1080. You still get the same number. All right. So now we go to the next one here, which is the bank account. So bank account, you cannot just assume that we will have, oh, for sure we are going to have enough on the debit side. No, not necessarily. Because there it looks like there is a credit here already. It means that you're owing money already. So this side is definitely more than this. So let's total this up here. You can see, you can read on Excel, you can see already the sum is 7,703. So just write 7,703. So this side is the side that has more. So on the side that has lesser, I need to write the amount. So this side will be 1,190. So here is equals to 7,703 minus 1,150. So this should be my amount. And I write balance carried down. If you ask again saying that, hey, why would I have two balances? That is it correct? Yes, it is. You can have two balances because, like I said, it is a combination of two accounts. So here we're going to write April 1st, balance brought down. Only for the bank, I'm going to write it here. What happened to the cash? Well, this one has to be on the other side here. April 1st, balance brought down, 150. So I have to move this up a little bit. There you go. All right. And that's about it.